Greetings, good people. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Today is Tuesday, November 8th, or the 9th, 2021. And welcome back to another episode of the Morning Boogie Morning Show with me, Royal B. All right. So, a few hot topics that I want to touch on quickly. I'm going to get in and I'm going to get right on out. Kanye West. Is he ready to squash the quote unquote beef with Drake? Seemingly so. I'm going to touch on that. Speaking of Drake, Drake actually speaks out in reference to the Astro World tragedy. He gave a statement. I will get into that. Missy Elliott, she received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Long overdue, in my opinion. I got some other hot topics sprinkled in between. But as you're coming in, please pay your admission fee by hitting the like button. Okay, that is your admission fee. Drop down in the comments, share your thoughts, sound off throughout the broadcast. Okay, everybody settled in. Don't forget to pay your admission fee. All right. So before I start talking about some of the juicier topics mentioned, let's talk a little bit about Comcast. So Comcast is experiencing a widespread outage, and it's affecting internet, phone, and television customers. Yikes. So as per, what site is this? NJ.com, NewJerseyNews.com. The article reads, a major outage in the Northeast U.S. and elsewhere has knocked out internet, television, and telephone service for Comcast and Xfinity customers. Now, it's not known how many customers are affected or what caused the outage, but Comcast/Xfinity's outage map shows service disruptions in the Northeast, Midwest, Pacific Northwest, and California. Okay. Ooh, it's going to be a whole bunch of angry customers on the customer service lines today. Okay. Now, Xfinity's outage tracker is not working either. Yikes. It displays the error message. We are experiencing abnormal traffic to our network, or the service or servers on it are not currently available. Now, outages began in the San Francisco Bay Area late Monday, but hadn't spread to other parts of the country, according to NBCBayArea.com. Several hours later, systems in Northern California began to come back online. Comcast, of course, couldn't immediately be reached for more information. Of course they can't. Woo-wee, I feel so sorry for the customer service representatives that are going to be getting all of those calls from those irate and rightfully so angry customers. Good luck. Speaking of outages, let's shift gears over to the ATL. So the 911 and 311 services are now restored to normal operations because there seem to have been some technical issues or technical difficulties that took place with the 911 and 311 systems in Atlanta. This all started because of a water main break or a leakage or something like that that took place in one of the buildings, and it kind of shorted out some electrical wires. Now, authorities are saying that 911 wasn't fully functional, but it was functional. So Keisha Lance Bottoms, she actually posted to her social media, that they were 911 and 311 were experiencing some technical difficulties. Okay. But let's see how this has been restored and what's going to happen next. Take it away, VSB TV or whoever you are.
911. A water leak caused issues at the call center in Atlanta. Now, they are able to answer and respond to calls, but there are still some challenges there. Channel 2's Christian Jennings joins us live on Monroe Drive in Northeast Atlanta. Christian, people hear issues with 911 and they get concerned.
Hello?
Oh, absolutely. And listen to this. I just learned some new information from Atlanta Fire Rescue here in the past 20 minutes. They told me that because of this whole situation, their CAD dispatch center is down, or system is down.
Yikes.
And that's what typically tells dispatchers which types of trucks to send to certain fire calls, which trucks are in service, which ones are not. Because of that, the fire department has their battalion chiefs down at the 911 center in downtown Atlanta to make sure that things run smoothly.
Our E911 center is operational. We have never stopped receiving our 911 calls.
But Atlanta city leaders say if you do call 911 or 311, you may experience a delay.
It's a little concerning. I mean, when you think about calling 911, you want people to be available quickly. It's an emergency situation.
Problems began Sunday afternoon when a water leak caused a power outage at the city's E911 center downtown.
We experienced a water leak, which unfortunately was able to get to many of the electrical circuits within the building that we're housed in.
Atlanta Police Deputy Chief Timothy Peake posted this video on Facebook today, updating Atlanta on the situation.
Our generators did kick in to begin to service the building, but we experienced some errors with the backup generators as well.
Lord,
after hearing that, I wanted some clarity on what exactly that meant, so I called Atlanta Police. The public affairs director told me when the backup generators kicked in, they only provided half of the building with full power, so the city was forced to move some of their workers to Fulton County's 911 center. Now they're starting to move dispatchers back into the Atlanta center, but it has to be a slow process.
We have gotten our backup generators up and running, and they are working diligently at this time. We are working with the contractors to assess the stability of the power.
Rubbish. Hello?
Now, one of the things that the chief went on to say is if you try to dial 911, don't hang up and try over and over again. That just puts you back. You've got to wait. And they also say an option for you if you're on the interstate and you get into a wreck or you spot a wreck, call star GSP, and that's star 477. That can get you to Georgia State Patrol, and they can get you the help that you need. Reporting live in North.
Thank you, lady. First of all, get up or get down. 911 is a joke in your town. This is absolutely careless. Okay, water leaks happen, all right? Failure to electrical circuits happen. But for you not to have a backup generator to basically service the entire facility or an entire county or a facility that services an entire county is carelessness. I get it. These things happen. But I'm going to need y'all to move a little bit faster because emergencies and situations happen every single day. I don't know. That's just not acceptable. Somebody getting fired. Somebody should get fired. Moving along. Speaking of getting fired, it seems like Stevie J is firing Faith Evans. And what I mean by that is he filed for divorce. Can you believe that? So these two have been married for 3 years. Listen, when they got married, I know I wasn't the only one that didn't quite understand what was happening. I didn't think it was real. Well, I was wrong. And here we are 3 years later. So this is according to ET Online, and many other media outlets are reporting this. I think TMZ got the exclusive, whatever that means these days. So Stevie J and Faith Evans are calling it quits. Now, according to court docs obtained by ET, the Grammy-winning record producer filed a petition for divorce from Evans at a Los Angeles County Superior Court on Monday. The couple tied the knot in July 2018 during a quiet ceremony in their hotel room in Las Vegas. The R&B singer and the former reality TV star showered each other with love on Twitter following the news of their nuptials, which came as a surprise to family, friends, and fans alike. Indeed, I wouldn't call myself a fan, but I was surprised as well. So this was back in July 2018. I love you, Faith, Renee Jordan. I love you back, Stephen Aaron Jordan. So Stevie J and Evans were linked in the early 90s through the producer's work with Evans' husband, rapper Notorious B.I.G. I don't even know why they put that in here because I get emotional. Let's skip past that. You know, you guys know he was assassinated in 1997. Anyway, the couple do not share any children together. But each have their own children from previous relationships, including the son that Faith shares, with Biggie, and the daughter that Stevie J shares with Love and Hip Hop Atlanta former castmate Jocelyn Hernandez, right? So ET said that they reached out to both of them for their reps for comment and no comment. So are we surprised? Do we care? Is this breaking news? Is this sad? How do you guys feel? This is a beautiful picture of both of them. But I don't know. There have been whispers that Faith likes to be hands-on, if you know what I'm saying, and Stevie J is not with that. I wouldn't be surprised if Faith comes out and says that Stevie was cheating on her. You know, he has a record of cheating. I wouldn't be surprised if Stevie J comes out and says that Faith, knocked him upside his head a couple of times. Who knows? If it's better for you two to be apart, then separate. Congratulations. Let's move on, okay? Please be sure to like the video. If you're just joining, welcome. My name is Royal B, all right? And we're the Royal family here. Your admission fee is hitting the like button and also dropping down in the comments and sharing your thoughts, okay? Make sure you do so. Thanks. All right. This is long overdue if you ask me, okay? Hip hop icon is right. Missy Elliott is a innovator, icon, and you can add a whole bunch of other descriptive words to the list. Okay, so she is receiving a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. A lot of people are wondering what took so long. I feel that this is well deserved and long overdue. Ciara and Lizzo were there to basically present her with the prestigious award of getting a star in her honor on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Lizzo oftentimes talks about how influential Missy Elliott is and has been to her career as a pop artist. And Ciara, you guys know that Ciara worked closely with Missy Elliott, so they definitely have a music and a personal bond. So I thought that was sweet. Missy Elliott is oftentimes not talked about, and I understand why she's not talked about when it comes to like the main female, depends on who you have a conversation with though, right? When it comes to like the main females in hip hop. And I get it, I understand why, but we can never erase what Missy Elliott has brought and continues to bring to hip hop, in general, female, male, whatever, not just a sex or gender, but to the culture of hip hop. Definitely an icon. She's been awarded and celebrated on award shows. So BET Honors, I think she received an honor. BET Honors, Salt and Pepper. Missy, I think, got one too when they used to do the BET Hip Hop Honors. I mean, now, who would they give it to now, right? Anyway, so congratulations to Melissa. Shout out to Missy. Some of the photos were really cute. I wish I would have pulled up some of the photos from Lizzo and Ciara, showing her love, but it's circulating online. All right, Drink Champs. You guys should have seen Kanye West on part 1 of his interview on the Drink Champs podcast on Revolt TV. Shout out to Nori and DJ EFN. Definitely is going to be awarded the interview of the year. Everyone is saying how this is already the interview of the year. I had no idea that there would be a part 2. I think I mentioned this in a previous video that there were whispers that there were going to be a part 2 to Kanye West's interview. I even said while I watched the first part of the interview, I know that this can't be it. Kanye West has a lot to say. Well, he does. So they're going to put out a part 2, and it's going to be airing this Thursday, which is November 11th on Revolt TV. So I'm sure that's going to be on Revolt on YouTube, because that's where I watched the first episode. Are you here for Kanye West, a part 2 for Kanye West's interview? I am. He pissed off a lot of people. He's getting a lot of buzz. He's trending all over the place. Kanye is influential. You can't take that away from him. So I look forward to part 2 of his interview. Speaking of Kanye West, he wants to squash his beef with Drake, and he invites him to share the stage. Now, this is according to RapUp.com. Let me just say this. Kanye West has said in numerous interviews, well, 2 that I can recall right off the top of the dome. The Breakfast Club, when he was on the Breakfast Club many moons ago, and even recently on his recent Drink Champs interview. He said he loves Drake. This is what he said. He said he respects Drake. He said this is professional rap. Listen, when it comes to hip hop, when it comes to rap and 2 rappers going out at it, it's business. You keep it on wax, right? So I don't know if this is really a beef. Is this a beef, really? This is not a beef. Kanye's not that guy. He's not that kind of guy. Neither is Drake, unless These two have us completely fooled, but whatever. Listen, it's doing good for album sales. Both of their albums are doing exceptionally well, okay? So Kanye West wants to squash beef with Drake and invites him to share the stage. So it seems that Kanye wants to bury his beef with Drake. Amid their ongoing feud, Ye is extending an olive branch to his rival. In a video uploaded by Jay Prince on Monday, November 8th, the Yeezy mogul stood alongside Rap-A-Lot Records founder at Houston's something or other chapel and proposed a truce. Now, let me tell y'all something. This was very painful to watch, okay? He invited Drake to join him on stage as a special guest during a December 7th event in Los Angeles to free Larry Hoover. He says, I believe that this will not only bring awareness to our cause, but prove to people everywhere how much more we can accomplish when we lay our pride to the side and come together. Now, he was reading from his cell phone. Kanye West looked like he had gotten in trouble at the principal's office, and he had to apologize in front of the class. Okay, so Jay Prince posted this to his Twitter. I met with Kanye West night in H-Town at whatever chapel. It wasn't in my plans to meet him there, but I must say I'm glad I didn't allow a worship place for God to detour our meeting. Take a look and a listen.
This is Jay and Jay Prince. I'm making this video to address the ongoing back and forth between myself and Drake. Both me and Drake have taken shots at each other, and it's time to put it to rest. I'm asking Drake on December 7th to join me on stage as a special guest to share the two biggest albums of the year live in Los Angeles, with the ultimate purpose being to free Larry Hoover. I believe this event will not only bring awareness to our cause, but prove to people everywhere how much more we can accomplish when we lay our pride to the side and come together. Beautiful.
Baby, when I tell you that Kanye West, I think I laughed. I didn't want, this is bad. This is not a good look. Kanye West looked like he got in trouble at school. His mama had to leave work early to come and see about him and his behavior. And then Kanye West had to stand in front of the class and give a speech and an apology. That's what it looks like. When I tell you I laughed uncontrollably when I first saw this, and then I watched it several other times. Nah, B. This looked like Jay Prince had some words with you. He had a conversation with you. Kanye West looks so pissed. He looks so defeated. Oh, nah. You know Kanye West does not like to be told what to do. And this looks like a kid that has been told what to do and is pissed about it. The man is smart enough to come up with words on his own, but he had to type up some words and read them from his phone. His body language does not look like he's comfortable and happy. This is not cute at all, okay? Jay Prince claims that the incarcerated gang leader initiated the conversation. So I met with Kanye West to pass on the message from my brother Larry Hoover, who said that he would like to see peace between the two of them. He tweeted, Ye received this well. No, he didn't. Judging by the looks of it and the tone of his voice and his posture, Ye received this well and said thanks because he never had anyone sat him down and explain things to him the way I did. I don't believe Kanye said that for a hot moment. I'm looking forward to all of us working together in unison to elevate our communities around the world, added Jay Prince. Yeah, nah. I don't believe that. So this follows Ye's recent Drink Champs interview where he took aim at Drake, saying that he would win against him in a potential versus battle. He also addressed Drake's rumored relationship with Kim Kardashian. Kanye has been an outspoken supporter of Hoover's and even met with former President Cheeto 45 at the White House and pleaded for Hoover's clemency. Okay, when some of y'all were confused as to why he went up to see about Cheeto 45, but that's a whole nother conversation for another day. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't think that Kanye said anything disrespectful. He didn't say anything disrespectful about Drake. He told his truth and his experience. Now, as far as this being a beef, like I said, in real life, I don't know if this is a beef in real life. Like he said, this is professional rap. So they're going to say what they got to say about each other on wax. Isn't that what everyone screams about? Keep it on wax. Keep it on wax. This hasn't spilled over to the point where anybody from either of these two men's entourage or family have gotten physically hurt, right? So I don't know, but Kanye's posture, this is going out bad. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't like it. I can't wait to see part 2 of the interview. I really wish that Kanye would give some sort of explanation to how he feels about having to do this standing next to Jay Prince, but it probably would be in his best interest to just keep that one to himself. If you know, you know. Speaking of Drake, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. So everybody, all these media outlets are reporting Drake speaks out. Drake speaks out. And I was looking for Drake to actually speak. But these days, when someone says that someone speaks out, when we say that someone speaks out, it's considered giving a, statement on social media. So this is what Drake posted to his Instagram. You see the photo, and then the caption reads, "I've spent the past few days trying to wrap my mind around this devastating tragedy. I hate resorting to this platform to express an emotion as delicate as grief, but this is where I find myself. My heart is broken for the families and friends of those who had lost their lives and for anyone who is suffering. I will continue to pray for all of them and will be of service in any way I can. May God be with you all." Some of you may be wondering, what is Drake talking about? This is in reference to the situation that took place at Astrofest, which is Travis Scott's concert. Drake was brought out on stage, and he's being sued, basically. So not only is Travis Scott being sued, but people are taking legal action against Drake as well, among other entities, right? And this is Drake's statement. I'm not staying on this too long because this is for me, it's a heavy topic. It's a heavy topic. I know it's affecting a lot of people directly, indirectly. It's definitely a tragic situation, and I have some strong opinions that may come across as, I guess, aggressive or insensitive. Not offensive. It's not meant to offend anyone, but I will say this. A lot of us like to make excuses for people who we like, and give passes, quote unquote, to people who we like. It doesn't matter, in my opinion, it doesn't matter why a 9-year-old, a 14-year-old, a 20-year-old, a 21-year-old, a freshman in high school, someone in middle school, doesn't matter what age or what the age is of the individuals who were there. It doesn't matter why they were there. This is not okay, parents, you shouldn't have had shoulda, coulda, woulda. The fact of the matter is, this is reckless, demon worshiping nonsense, in my opinion. Point blank, period. Just because you like someone doesn't mean that they can't be a careless, reckless, insensitive human being. That's all I'm going to say. I'm leaving it at that because I feel myself starting to go further and further. I'm debating if I should do a separate video for this. Everybody is talking about it. And, right now, what people are trying to do to avoid lawsuits and to avoid the public being on their ass, everybody's pointing fingers. This one should be sued. This one should be sued. This one should be sued. Oh, I'm going to give money to this family. Because everybody's worrying about their image right now. Good luck. That's all I have to say. All right, Royal Family, that's all I got. Ain't got no more. Be sure to drop down in the comments and share your thoughts, okay? If you haven't paid your admission fee, you still have time to do so by hitting the like button. Thank you to those of you who've already paid your admission fee. Thank you for stopping by. If this is your first time here, welcome. Okay, we call ourselves the Royal Family here. Consider subscribing to the channel and make sure your notifications are on so you don't miss out on any of my uploads. If you just want to be nosy and snoop around and check out the other content on the channel, feel free to do so. I definitely don't mind. All right, Royal Family, I'm signing off. That's all I got. Ain't got no more. And I love you for watching in my Wendy voice. And as always, until next time,